They say the majority of millionaires have multiple streams of income. And me personally, I'm chasing millionaire status. Man, even billionaire status now that I think about it. What's up, everybody? This is DDS. I'm about to share with you guys my 8 streams of income. If you watched my previous video, which was, do I make a living off of music? I mentioned that I have 8 streams of income in there, and I talked about them a little bit. In this video, I am going to go in depth about each one and, maybe even tell you how you can get started. Living off of one stream of income is very dangerous. Some use me as an example. I'm gonna write me right here. This is me, okay? Now say money comes from up here somewhere, like this is just money. Like I'm going to just act like this is money for some reason. This is money flows through here, money flows, money flows, money flows. One stream of income to myself would be like this, right? Oh yeah, we making money now. I had this happen to me. I was working at a factory, nothing else. They said I was a good employee, all that wonderful stuff. And then one day they decided to lay me off. So now I'm gonna use red to show that this stopped. It was over. So now at this point, the money was just flowing right along past me, right along past me, right along past me. And I had to figure something out. And that's dangerous because a lot of people may be in a position where they can't afford to take the time to figure something out. If you're behind on anything, you could end up losing whatever that is or get into even deeper debt or whatever it is, depending on your situation. You want to find a way to keep money going so that way, even when something like this does occur, hopefully it doesn't occur, but if something does occur, you will still have money coming in different income streams. So when an income stream slows down or stops, especially when it's your only source of income, you feel the stress that your finances could just be in collapse. So I'm telling you right now, it is important to find a way to develop multiple streams of income. Look at whatever it is you do and figure out how to monetize it. We're in a time now where you can pretty much monetize anything, down to YouTube. I make music, but even on this channel, I'm turning this into a business where I'm just sharing my knowledge and sharing my life with you all. So that way you guys can learn from me. And also, that's a business. Everything could be a business. So figure out something that you do that you can share your knowledge and turn it into a business. Before I go into this, you guys need to know the difference between passive and active income. Passive income is very popular right now. Everybody's talking about passive income. The money's just coming in without having to do the work. Passive income to me is something such as your investments, things of that nature, where you put money into something and you can just leave it and it works for you. You don't have to go and do anything outside of that. And it's not really that much work. It's putting the money in. My income streams are mostly in between passive and active, and I'll explain that in 1 second. Active income is where you are actively doing something in exchange for money. So for example, if you have a job, you are selling your time for money. You're going to work, you're working to get the money. You have to go to work. If you don't go to work, you don't get the money. I have streams of income that are active as well. For my streams of income, where I am in between is like doing these YouTube videos is a lot of work. So I put the work in. It takes me a few hours or something to do the work, and then the money comes back later on. I may have to go back and make some adjustments later on at a later date on certain things, but that's how I look at it because it's still work going in. So passive could still be making money off of something that you already did, but I just look at it as a lot of this stuff that I do, I have to go back and check the analytics and stuff like that. So it's still a little bit of work. My first stream of income is royalties. I am going to draw this picture again, fresh start. We're gonna have the money coming from up here, and then I'm gonna have me somewhere else. And this is my money stream right here. This is the stream of infinite money. So I'm gonna put me right here. This is me. So my first stream of income, as I just mentioned, are royalties. Royalties are passive income. It is from music that I've produced in the past, and I earn a percentage of it every time it gets played. So for example, Dej Loaf's Try Me, I made that beat in 2014. The song came out towards the end of 2014, and to this day, I'm still making money off of that one song. That's passive income in my opinion, because it's something I did in the past. It's done. Don't have to worry about it. I collect money from it. And that's multiple songs. So imagine if somebody out there has a catalog of 1,000 songs that are being played. They are generating crazy income non-stop. Those do fluctuate because one check might be up here, the next one might be down here, then it might be somewhere between the next one, then it might go back up. That all fluctuates. So you need to have, even then, a different stream of income to have things coming in. My second stream of income that I'm going to talk about is YouTube ads. A lot of people want to be YouTubers just to make some money, but some people don't realize it's a lot of work. And then on top of that, the money fluctuates. There are certain times of year where more money will be thrown at ads, so we make more money off of that. But still, it's not the videos itself that's the end all be all. For me, I use YouTube to launch other products and services and let other people know about what I have going on. And that way it turns into other streams of income. It fluctuates and it's a lot of work. This is what I call the, in between active and passive income, because you have to do a lot of work. It took me about 30 minutes to get my set here set up and get everything right the way that I wanted it. And then outside of that, you have keyword research, all these other things that you should do to help grow your channel. And then you have to stay engaged with people so that way you get things going. And then even sometimes you might go back to an old video and tweak some things, change titles, change the SEO, just so that way the video can perform better. But it's mostly passive. After you put the work in, it still brings in some type of income. But there are some things that you have to do to keep it going. So while we're talking about the YouTube platform, my next stream of income that I would like to talk about is sponsored videos. What is a sponsored video? A sponsored video is where a company will come to you and say, hey, we like your channel, we like what you're doing, we would like to pay you just to post a video. They pay you a one-time fee. Well, I guess it depends on what you negotiate. With a lot of sponsored videos, at least in my experience, I get paid the upfront fee. I upload the video, that's it. They kind of give you a certain criteria that you have to talk about and what they want and things of that nature. But, it's for a video, and the video could be like 2 or 3 minutes long. It doesn't have to be long. Now with these videos, pricing varies based off of your platform, how many followers, subscribers, all of that stuff you have, how active they are, what are they buying, what is the company trying to sell. Your pricing that you get may vary. Some people make anywhere like to $200, but then there's people that's making thousands of dollars off of sponsored videos. So it really just depends on your platform. For me personally, I've made some nice money doing sponsored videos. So I'll just leave that at that. And outside of that, when you start doing this, you have to watch out for scams, because there are plenty of scams out there who will reach out to try to get your bank information or any of that stuff. So be alert on that stuff as well. If something seems fishy, I can show you guys how to spot a scam on the email. I will probably do a video on that if you guys are interested in it, because there's a lot that goes into that. And I get these spam or scam emails almost every single day. I do not accept every single sponsored video request that I get. If it does not make sense for myself, my brand, my audience, I leave it alone. Simply because I've had people want to do like sunglasses, like, hey, we'll sponsor a sunglass video on your channel. We'll give you X amount of dollars. All you have to do is wear the sunglasses in the video and then talk about how amazing they are. Usually when I'm making my beats, I'm in a space that looks like this. I don't need sunglasses. I feel like I would look crazy sitting here with sunglasses on just to show you guys, I got paid to do a sunglass video. Like I don't like doing stuff like that. I like to make it make sense when I'm doing something sponsored. While we're still talking about the YouTube platform, I'm talking about my next stream of income, which is affiliate marketing. And I will be using abbreviations from here on out because I do not want to run out of space on the iPad. So this is stream number 4. Affiliate marketing is where a company makes a product and they may send it to you for free, and they will give you a percentage of every sale that comes through your link. They track your link. It's a custom link, so it's tracking, so if you have 500 people click it, you will be able to view that 500 people have clicked your link. And then when people purchase something from it, you will get a percentage. Now, these range from anywhere from 4% to 25% that I've seen, even down to 30%. In my personal experience, I've worked with about 6 or 7 different companies on affiliate marketing. The ones that I use on a consistent basis or that I continue to work with are about 4 of them. And if you've seen my other channel, I'm sure you've seen who they are, like Native Instruments and things of that nature. So whenever somebody purchases a product through my link, I get a percentage of it. And so I will say you have, for me personally, Native Instruments, you have BeatStars, you have vidIQ, which is one, and then also Amazon. Amazon is one that anybody can do. It's a great way to start. Their commissions are low, but their actual commissions are like the lowest, but it's still something, you know, to help you get started in the realm of affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is pretty much for the most part passive. You make one video about it, or you put the link in the description of your videos and you get a percentage every time somebody checks that out, regardless of if the video was even about it. So if I put a link to a product in this video that had nothing to do with this video and you click on it and buy it, I get a percentage of it. So at that point, it's all passive. Now my next stream of income, YouTube helped me launch this, but it's not really based on YouTube, but it helps a lot. And that is my machine courses. And I wouldn't even say my machine courses because I do have a mixing course as well, but the machine course is the bread and butter of the courses. Now, this is a great stream of income because I own the courses 100%. I created them. I get 100% of the profits. I do have, you know, money that I've spent on ads and things of that nature. So it's still money going out, but the money coming in generally stays for the most part. And this was great because I took my knowledge and built something. Now, when there are updates, I go back and update this. But for the most part, this is 100% passive. I put in the work years ago, or even this year when I made a new course, took me a little bit of time. I put in the work. You do have to go in and market it and things of that nature, like, you know, run ads and things of that nature. But it's not complicated. It's real simple to get all of that going. And from there, the money rolls in. And it actually helped me make more money I made more money off my courses than royalties last year. YouTube ads, sponsored videos, affiliate marketing, and my courses were kind of close last year. But still, my courses reign supreme when it comes to that. And you know, when it comes to these courses, you guys, you can make these yourself. I use Teachable. I will have a link to Teachable in the description below where you guys could click it, check it out, start a trial, whatever it is you want to do. It will be an affiliate link and you can go and check out Teachable for yourself. You can make a course on anything. You can make a course on how to make a course and then have people buy the course because they want to make a course. Simple as that. You can make a course on anything and it's a big business. A lot of people are making tons and tons and tons of money off of it. Trust me. My next stream of income that I'm going to talk about is beat sales. Beat sales kind of goes hand in hand with YouTube sometimes just because it is where I post a lot of my work and a lot of people reach out to me from, you know, YouTube. But this one is what I would consider 100% passive. 99.9% of the time when I make a beat and I upload it to my beat store, which is BeatStars, or, you know, if I'm working with somebody, that's all that's done to it, unless there's some changes that need to be made later. But even then, it's not going to take that long to where I consider it work. All the beats that I have sitting, like I have made thousands of beats. I want to say like maybe close to 300 beats on my beat store. People go on there and purchase beats at the most random times. And sometimes it's the most random beat, like one that I wouldn't even thought anybody would buy. It was just sitting there for years and then it just somehow catches steam. It could be through the BeatStars marketplace, which has nothing to do with my YouTube channel. That means somebody went to their website, which is beatstars.com. They went on there, saw my beat somehow, and they just bought it. No interaction with me, nothing like that. It was all good to go once the beat was uploaded. And I love that because I don't even have to send a person the beat. When they purchase it, BeatStars Services automatically sends the beat directly to their email. There are a couple occasions where people may have questions like, hey, I didn't receive the beat, where you have to step in and get it. But for the most part, it's good to go. Another side to the online beat selling is where you have beat selling in person. This is more of a active thing where you have to meet people at studios, things of that nature, play the beats, all of that. That makes it an active stream of income. I've had times where I've had to drive to a studio to sit there and meet somebody. I've had times where I had to drive to set the studio and somebody may not show up. I was there for some hours. So I personally prefer online because it's all passive. And even if somebody has questions, want to negotiate with me, things of that nature, I simply do it online. And once we come to an agreement, I send them the link and it's done. This next stream of income is promoted on YouTube. I know it looks like a lot of these are really promoted through YouTube. And this one is 100% active income. And that is my one-on-one sessions. Now, what is my one-on-one sessions? My one-on-one sessions is where people will reach out to me and want me to show them how to make beats. I know I have a course, but some people prefer to have that person to talk to, or if they're just stuck and they have questions, they want to reach out I do this in person, I do it online. I've made a nice amount of money doing it in person because when you do it in person, I have to pay for studio time. I have to get to wherever the studio is, things of that nature. So I charge more for in-person sessions. I've had people book 7 or 8 hours with me at a time to do a one-on-one session to show them how to use Machine. So this is active because I physically have to stop what I'm doing to teach them how to do the stuff. And I don't mind doing that. I'm just really stressing that because I want people to understand that this is an active way of making money too, but you can do it on your own terms. It doesn't have to be, you know, passive income, passive income, passive income. There's active things you can do and do it on your own terms. To make it even more on my terms during, 2020, I wasn't going to the studio. I still haven't been to the studio, and here we are. I've been to the studio in like almost a year and a half, but I plan on going soon and getting some more of my one-on-one sessions in person going. But throughout the last year or so, I've been doing them via Skype, and it's easy. You can set up something via Calendly where people can go check your calendar and they see what time slots you have available. They pick what works best for them, and from there they schedule everything, and you will be good to go. And you just do it on Skype or FaceTime, Zoom, however, whatever works best for them. But it's active because you have to be there physically. Now, this next stream of income, a lot of people, may not see it as a stream of income, but I still do. And it is 100% passive for the most part. Me check in and see how stuff is going. And that is my investments. Now, if you are familiar with my other videos that I have on this channel, if you go back and look at them, they're still there. I'm invested in the stock market. I love the stock market even to this day, even though I'm not as active as I was with it at one point in time, because I used to be watching the stocks all day long from market open to market close. I have my little apps open, reading the news and stuff. I don't do that as much anymore. I just pick the companies that I believe in. Like, for example, I have an iPad right here. I have an Apple Watch. I'm shooting this part on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I have a Mac Mini over there. I have a MacBook right there. I'm a Mac person. Apple TV right there. I invest in Apple. I invest in Amazon. I do things like that. And I look at this as income because it's income for my future. I don't touch this money. I let it sit there and grow. It's doubled. I've had investments that I bought at like $100 that are now at like $1,300. So that's money to me. Even though I don't have it in my pocket right now, I still have access to it because with stocks, you can get your money relatively quickly. It may not be like, oh, I need it right now, but you can get it within a few days. It's there. It's like a bank account where you actually have to wait to get your money out. But on that note, though, this is a whole nother subject. Even when you go to the bank, if you want a large sum of money, they may not even be able to give it to you. You may have to drive to multiple banks and things of that nature. I've experienced that before when I bought a car. I bought the car cash, and I had to go to 3 different banks to go get enough money to pay for this car. It was crazy. Even if you have a whole bunch of money sitting in your savings account and you want to just go pull it all out, you're going to have some type of hassle to go through when it comes to that. So why not let your money grow? And it's 100% passive. I love stocks because I put the money in and it grows. If it starts to go down, this is where you have to be active. You have to look and check and see how things are going. Don't just pull it out because it's going down a little bit. Look at the long-term thing. Like even when, I'm trying not to say what happened, but we all know what happened in 2020. Airline stocks went down. They went down low. And I knew one day this stuff was going to come back up. So I didn't have any. I took that as an opportunity to buy shares of Delta for myself and my child. And now they're more than doubled, I believe, from where I bought them. So things of that nature. It's income for the future. I'm going to show you guys what my miscellaneous is. Let me add one more stream real quick. This is the bonus. All right, so my miscellaneous stuff is usually all 100% active, which is where it's something that I'm doing, a service or something where I'm actually physically going to do something. For example, I have my camera here. I've recorded weddings, done pictures at weddings. I've done photo shoots, and I've made money off of those things. I have people asking me now, like, hey, can we get together and take some pictures? How much do you charge? Now, I didn't include that as my regular income because that doesn't happen all the time. It may be every couple months somebody may ask me about something. Can you record this? Can you do this? Can you do that? And they'll toss me a couple dollars for it. It's nothing like every single month. This stuff outside of this miscellaneous is every single month. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Which one of these is your favorite? And are you looking to develop multiple streams of income. And if you need any help trying to develop it, let me know. I may make a video on literally how do you start, you know, developing multiple streams of income. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I have more videos like this on the way. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day out there. Take care.